Today on the show,
Black Mirror makes us afraid of the future.
Private stuff is private stuff.
Amber Stevens-West gets paranormal.
Totally creepy.
And I channel my inner Krill.
It has begun.
This is the IMDb show.
Hail victory!
Hey guys, and welcome to the IMDb show. I'm Tim.
I'm Kerri. We have a really fun show today, don't we?
We do. Our guest Amber Stevens-West is here.
She's so great. It is Friday, December 1st.
And this is your IMDb brief. As 2017 winds down, networks are starting to roll out their shiny new 2018 arrivals, even as they say goodbye to some long-standing fan favorites. But never fear, we'll show you what to watch to fill the voids that they'll leave behind. The Americans on FX is coming to an end next year after 6 seasons. The drama, which has been nominated for 114 awards and won 18, including a Peabody, is praised by critics and lands on several best-of lists every year, but it's never had massive viewership. However, if like me, the whole espionage spy genre is your thing and you'll miss The Americans, Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan is coming to Amazon in 2018. John Krasinski, no, not that Krasinski, that Krasinski, is taking on the role of the CIA analyst famously played by Alec Baldwin, Harrison Ford, Ben Affleck, and Chris Pine before him. And I gotta mention Wendell Pierce, who unforgettably played Bunk Moreland on the best show ever, The Wire. He's Ryan's boss, James Greer.
A man must have a code.
Now, on top of a great character and great cast, the team bringing Jack Ryan to TV already have major small screen cred. Carlton Cuse, he was on an EP on that little-known show called Lost and developed Bates Motel for television. His partner on this, writer-producer Graham Rowland, wrote for Lost and produced Fringe, although his most important credit for this project may be his service in Iraq as a US Marine. The release date for Jack Ryan has yet to be announced, but it won't be long.
I don't interrogate people, I write reports. Get on the plane.
Now, comedy fans will definitely be mourning the passing of the always eccentric Portlandia, starring Fred Armisen and Carrie Brownstein, which wraps up after its 8th season next year. But Fred's longtime collaborator and SNL and documentary now co-star Bill Hader might just be able to save the day for fans with his new show, Barry. The show, which also stars Henry Winkler, yep, the Fonz is still working. It's about a hitman who moves to LA, gets distracted by the local theater scene, and becomes an actor. They haven't dropped any clips yet, but Barry premieres in January on HBO, and here's to hoping Fred and Carrie will drop by for some cameos.
Earlier this week, Netflix released trailers for the highly anticipated 4th season of Black Mirror. You know Black Mirror, right? It's your favorite science fiction show that terrifyingly mashes society and technology and keeps you from falling asleep at night? Yeah, that one. One of the most fascinating aspects of Black Mirror is that some of the futuristic technologies and systems seen on the show already exist in some form. In Hated in the Nation, a season 3 episode of Black Mirror, autonomous robotic honeybees that were created for benign pollination purposes are hacked into and used to murder people. In the real world, the US Marine Corps has been testing a hummingbird-sized drone called the PD-100 Black Hornet. It's 4 inches long, has both day and night vision cameras, and can fly for up to 25 minutes. And in the Black Mirror Season 3 episode Playtest, an American man stranded abroad tries to make money by signing up for a terrifying augmented reality experiment that uses a brain implant to identify people's greatest fears. Okay, you want to talk terrifying AR in the real world? Look no further than Night Terrors, an immersive mobile app where you turn off the lights, pop in some headphones, and transform your own house into the backdrop for some frightening gameplay. This game actually sounds right up my alley, but only if you turn the lights on and get rid of the spooky sounds and replace the scary monsters with little sleeping baby koalas.
One of the most entertaining shows on television right now is Fox's new paranormal comedy, Ghosted, starring Craig Robinson, Adam Scott, and today's guest, Amber Stevens-West.
It's a theory that sinkholes are the result of a secret society of mole
people.
Jinx!
Double jinx!
You owe me 2 thumbs.
What?
You don't do 2 thumbs?
Amber, welcome to the IMDb show. Great to have you here.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
You play Annie, the weapons tech expert in Ghosted.
Yeah.
I like how your eyes light up when you say it. Yeah.
Oh, it's so much fun. She's such like a badass, cool character. She's not just like the stereotypical nerd techie girl.
What I love about the show is that it's a TV show that doesn't take itself too seriously whilst also being serious.
Yeah, I think that we wanted to ride that line there because if you get too kooky, then you kind of lose people.
Right.
Because we are dealing with stuff that's probably not real.
I'm about to shoot the giant creepy booger egg.
Leroy, this is a life form from another world.
But we also want to ride the line of like, this is a comedy and we're having a lot of fun with this genre.
If we don't find and kill this thing in the next 30 minutes, everything in here gets incinerated.
Wait, what?
I don't want to burn to death. I want to die in my sleep butt naked.
I love that your character is getting stuck in on the action. She's going out on the field. I'm sure you must love that.
I love it.
What kind of training do you have to do to kind of get yourself there?
You know, I don't have a ton of training because
You're just a general badass.
I'm just like that. That's just me.
Oh, it's so obvious.
No, I'm just kidding. I actually have no real experience with any sort of weaponry or anything, so I will sit with like the prop masters and have them teach me how to like load the gun and how to hold it properly and not look like a weirdo. And then we have stunt coordinators on set who will teach me a routine or something, so I look like I know what I'm doing.
And you're killing it.
Thank you.
It's time for the IMDb speed round. I'm gonna give you some classic movie and TV lines, and you're gonna fill in the blank with your own word.
Okay, let's do it.
You've got to ask yourself one question.
How will I pay for this?
As God is my witness, I'll never...
Eat insects.
Wait, does that happen to you a lot?
No, but people eat them. People eat like grasshoppers and stuff. I'm not interested.
Hell no.
It is tradition here on the show to get one piece of trivia from you about Ghosted that we can add to the IMDb trivia page.
Okay.
Shoot.
I was told that people always want to know what someone's typing when they're typing into a computer. I'm always on the computer on this show. I'm usually writing just my own name over and over. If I'm thinking about lines, it's much easier to just make my fingers go to a place that they're very familiar with.
I'm going to pay attention when I watch it. And also, it's very shining of you.
Yeah, you know, it's totally creepy.
I'm with it. Now, the special effects are so good on Ghosted. It's awesome. You stay right there. Kerri actually went down to meet one of the best special effects makeup artists in the business to get a much needed makeover.
Hey, Kerri.
Hi, Howard.
Hi, it's nice
How
to meet
are
you.
you? It's nice to meet you too.
Thanks for coming all the way out to Chatsworth, California.
Oh
to
my
be at
gosh.
KNB.
Howard Berger is one of the co-founders of KNB EFX Group. This studio is legendary for special effects makeup and creature design. They have over 800 movie and TV credits and have won Oscars, Emmys, and BAFTAs.
We're gonna do some cool stuff today.
I'm excited.
Yeah, well, we're gonna turn you into a krill, which is our bad guy from the Orville.
Yes.
One of our bad guys.
Is that not a good thing? Perhaps.
Here's a krill.
Yeah, there's a krill, and this is Bortis.
Yes.
These are like little study heads we did so that we can remember what paint schemes look like and all that good stuff. It's funny to look at the design work from day one to where it is. It's a crazy evolution.
Wow.
You're like, wow, that was a potential krill, you know? So Kerri, this is what we're gonna do. This is the makeup we're gonna put on you. It's a female krill. Hold that bib. Like
Hold that right there.
hold there, and we're gonna
Oh, it
stretch
kind of
over
feels
your
like a pancake.
head. It is like a pancake.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna pull it down over your head. Look. Oh, perfect.
Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah, because it's pretty form-fitting.
It is.
The krill head and neck are made of 3 pieces of durable foam rubber, a cowl, a chin piece, and a Lone Ranger mask that goes over the nose and eyes, all of which are attached to the skin with a silicone glue. The pieces take an entire day to make, but because Howard's team pre-paints the pieces before application, they only take about an hour to put on. It's only been 20 minutes and already...
Look where we're at.
Look where we're at. This is incredible.
Crazy.
This was especially important during an episode of The Orville where they sculpted 111 krill heads for a bunch of krill extras and actors Seth MacFarlane and Scott Grimes. Now, did Seth and Scott like getting into...
You know what? They had never done it before, and they were fantastic sports. But I think if I said, hey, you want to do it again, they'd probably say, no, we're good. And we're done.
Wow. It's weird because I'm talking and I hear myself. My mouth is moving, but I don't recognize anything.
Since The Orville recently got picked up for a 2nd season and I was already in the makeup, I went ahead and had Howard tape my audition for Seth MacFarlane.
Avis is our divine being, but Hertz is our god of evil, and he lives in the galaxy of Orenthal J. Simpson.
Sadly, Howard had to remove my makeup, but not before I surprised him with a question he's never been asked in his over 30 years in the field.
How many people sit in your chair and go, paint me like one of your French girls, Jack?
You're the first.
Oh, okay.
Put that other arm up, that hand right by your face there.
So big question, did you keep it?
I got to keep a piece of it, but it was really, really fun and I got to be an alien. So Amber, some IMDb fans reached out to us on Twitter. They have some questions for you.
Uh-oh, okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, great.
@Tay50Cullen asks, what is it like working on Ghosted compared to the Carmichael show, and would you want to reunite with your cast again?
To answer the second part, yes, I would love to reconnect with all the cast. The Carmichael Show was such a unique and wonderful experience. But at the same time, it's very different from what I'm doing at Ghosted, where we're really taking seriously the fact that there's like aliens and monsters in the world.
Yeah.
So it couldn't be any more different from the Carmichael Show, but equally as fun.
At Kimbu222 asks, how is it working with two complete funny fools? I bet you laugh all day. I assume they're talking about Adam and Craig.
Yeah, it's really the whole cast. Honestly, All Day Long is full of laughter. And the writers are funny, the directors are funny. It's really just a full crew of people who are all making each other giggle all day long.
It's the best.
It's the best.
Also, the best thing about working is time off. And on time off,
Yeah.
it's a great place to binge shows.
Oh, yeah.
With the weekend coming up, what's on your weekend watch list?
So I'm a little bit behind. I know everyone's already watched it, but Insecure Season 2. Okay, right.
Honestly, it doesn't matter what I say because this isn't going anywhere. That's how I feel.
How are you still single?
It's so good.
It's so good. I love that show
Issa
so
Rae
much.
is brilliant. She is just so fun to watch.
Hurry your slow-looking ass up. It's my sexy walk.
What about you? What's on your weekend watch list?
I'm gonna see The Disaster Artist.
Yes.
This is my movie, and this is my life.
Wait, have you
So
seen
excited.
the original?
Yes, I have seen The Room. Can you do a Tommy Wiseau impression?
No, I
She can.
Go ahead. I would love to see you do it.
Go on.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
A dozen red roses, please.
A dozen red roses, please.
Anyway, how's your sex life?
Anyway, how is your sex life?
What about you?
Oh, me? Guillermo del Toro's new film, The Shape of Water.
That thing looks human. Stands on two legs, right?
It's kind of a little sci-fi mixed in with just his visionary grandeur, which I'm super, super into.
And if you're losing track of all of the shows and movies that we're talking about in today's episode, you can keep track of them by making an IMDb watch list. It is super easy. Look up a movie you're interested in, click the plus sign, and boom, it's added. Then the next time you don't know what to watch, open your watch list.
Amber Stevens-West,
Yes.
thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Can't wait to see more Ghosted.
Fingers crossed we get to do it
sure.
for many years to come. It's super fun.
With so many trailers coming out each week, we want to help you stay on top of it all. So here are the best moments from this week's Trailer Drops.
This is breaking and entering.
We haven't broken anything.
Freeze!
Stand down.
What brings you here?
Cataract, diabetes, sleep apnea, stenosis of the back.
You have less than 24 hours to live.
Who the hell are you